In this video, I'm going to show you all of my stock positions at TD Ameritrade. This page is the TD Ameritrade website. You can see my current balance is 515,000. I transferred some stocks from another broker in August 2020, so that's why the value increased. I also transferred some stocks from another broker in January 2021, so that's why. Currently, I'm having 500,000. If you go to the cost basis webpage, you can see my year-to-date realized gain is 14,000 from January to now. I also have unrealized gain. Long positions 96,000, short positions 30,000. In total is 126,000 unrealized gain. So the target annualized return for me is 50%. It is very convenient to see my positions here. I have positions in QQQ. The net value is about 100,000. I have covered calls here. So I also have positions in QQQJ. QQQJ is a junior version of QQQ. QQQ is a Nasdaq 100 ETF. It's the largest 100 companies in Nasdaq exchange. QQQJ is from the 101st to 200th largest companies. If you go to this website, TradingView, QQQJ was created in October 2020, and its gain is faster than QQQ. Let's take a look at the components of Nasdaq 100 index. QQQ is just a ETF of this index. We can see the companies are ranked by the weight. Apple has 11% of the whole index. So if we buy $100 of QQQ, then Apple is $11 in this ETF. These are the ranks. They are sorted by the weight. The first one, Apple. Second, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Google, Facebook, Tesla. There are 100 companies in this index, except that Google has two symbols, GOOG and GOGL. So we need to combine them, 3.5 plus 3.2. That's 6.7. Let's check the Fox also has two symbols. So that's why there are 102 symbols, but actually these are 100 companies. This page is QQQJ's official web page. We can see the portfolio, top holdings. Roku, 2.9%. So there are also 100 companies in this ETF. Let's go back to my portfolio. I also short SQQQ. SQQQ is the 3 times inverse of QQQ. It means that if QQQ goes up by 1%, SQQQ goes down by 3%. If QQQ goes down by 1%, SQQQ goes up by 3%. Shorting SQQQ means I 3 times long QQQ. It is 3 times leverage of QQQ. The current net value is 25,000 because it is 3 times inverse. Then it should be the same as I long 75,000 of QQQ. But shorting stock is very dangerous. If we long a stock, the maximum value we could lose is the money we have paid. But shorting stocks, we can lose infinity of money if SQQQ goes up. Let's see the chart of SQQQ. So on this date, February 12th, SQQQ lost 1.56%. So the value here, 1.56%. That was the daily loss. If we check QQQ here, on February 12th, the gain was 0.56%. So SQQQ lost 3 times of QQQ's gain. So if I short SQQQ, it means that I long QQQ. If SQQQ goes up very high, I will lose money. February 2020, as SQQQ went up 100%, from 79 to 160, that was 100% gain. If I invested 10,000, then I would lose 20,000. When you short a stock, you need to make sure that either you have a hedging position or you allocate a very small position. For my account, the allocation is 25,000. So I allocate 5% of my portfolio in SQQQ, and also I have some hedging positions here, VIXM and XVZ. So these are volatility ETFs. When the whole market goes down, the volatility ETF goes up, meaning that when I have a loss in SQQQ, then I would have gains in these ETFs. So this is very important. When we short a stock, we need to make sure that our account do not blow up. We should be very cautious when we short stocks. I also have some small positions in some companies here. So these are my watch list. I don't expect to make money from these positions. The reason I don't put them in a watch list because if you put them in a watch list, you may just ignore them. But if you just buy one share, it does not affect your total account value very much. But you can monitor them and be familiar with them. And I also have positions 100 shares in Alibaba. I sell covered call. I also sell puts of KWEB. This is China Internet ETF. I have positions in UNG. I short UNG Nikkei calls. So this is also very dangerous. Be sure that you have a hedging position in your portfolio. Otherwise, if UNG goes up, you will lose a lot. So UNL is the hedging position of UNG. I also invested in USO. USO is the crude oil fund. And I also have a huge position in silver, SLV and PSLV. I also sell covered calls. And also, these positions are volatility index options. VIX is the volatility index. Usually it increases when the whole market goes down. So if SPY goes down, then VIX goes up. These positions are not easy to manage because they are short positions. be cautious. You need to make sure what you are doing if you short the naked calls. I will explain more details of the SPY puts and the VRX calls in the future videos. If you like this video, remember to click the like button and subscribe.